You know that Monsters Inc. meme? It kind of fits perfect.
Here it is. Oh.
Anybody getting Villapoto Monster Cup vibes?
Stretches his out. Oh, he comes up short.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
There's a pretty big difference, though. Villapoto didn't land on concrete or plywood or whatever it is. I don't get it. How many times are guys going to have to crash onto that before we figure out that there's probably a better option than to just keep the floor on the side of the track when guys are 10, 20, 30 feet in the air and could easily go right to their back, right to their head, onto the hardest ground possible? Am I missing something? Is concrete actually better because maybe you slide and dirt you would stick? I don't know. It just sure seems like our sport has safety as a second thought most of the time. If dirt would be better, which to me it seems like it would, can't just spend a little bit more money, get a couple extra trucks so that you can put a nice layer of soft dirt around the track. I don't know, but there's so many things that seems like there's a lot better options than what we have. It seems like there's a better option that can be found for around the outside of the track. We had Forkner on the ground forever. We had Jalek Swoll tonight on the ground. Looked like on the concrete as well. Never got an update on him. Never get an update on anybody. It's always just, oh man, that's really unfortunate. All right, moving on. I don't know, you got the SpongeBob barriers and outdoors that paralyzed Jesse Nelson, but we're still using them. Super peaked out landings of jumps outdoors where Laralco's leap, if you come up 2 feet short, you're either breaking your wrists or you're getting ejected from your bike. Or if you just shaved 2 feet off the top of the jump, you'd be able to case it and be just fine. But no, we have to have everything peaked so that it just looks gnarlier, even though the normal person probably wouldn't notice a difference. We got Brian Moreau a couple years ago being drug off the track with a broken neck. This one, I guess I don't really know. I'm not an expert on anything like this. If you're an EMT or somebody like that out there, can you tell me, are backboards not being used anymore because we saw Forkner with a neck brace on walking to the mule when it seems like maybe he should be on a backboard? Maybe that's not the case anymore. I don't know. It just seems like safety is always a second thought in our sport for whatever reason. Maybe a riders' union is needed. Maybe we need somebody that's there to protect the riders, have the riders' best interest. I thought Trey Canard maybe was on his way to doing that, but that kind of fizzled out after a couple rounds, however many years ago that was, whatever he was trying to do. I think it was something along the lines of he was looking at the track, and if he saw something that was dangerous, he would let him know, and maybe they'd change it, but no, we're more worried about taking a few whoops off. So for whatever reason, I don't even know what the reason is. I don't know. It's frustrating to see something like that happen, especially when it's Forkner. I hate to laugh, but it's just kind of inevitable with him. I know it's part of our sport. It's not a safe sport. Obviously, I broke my back 2 years ago doing something that was from my own fault. It was my own stupidity that caused it. It was no outside forces. Nothing could have been done to protect me in any way. I know this sport is dangerous, but you're called a wuss if you think that things should be done to up the safety. Every other motorsport, there's safety innovations that come out with the walls of the tracks being more safe, the cars themselves, the Hans device. Yes, we've had improvements with helmets. We had neck braces, but that might not be the best solution for neck injuries. Knee braces, whatever. Boots are getting better, but there's nothing other than that. The bikes are just getting faster. Crashes become harder. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what the solution is, but I'm sure somebody smarter than me out there can come up with something. That's all I'm saying, is that Feld, AMA, MX Sports, Supercross Live, whoever's in charge of all of this stuff, I think somebody can come up with something a little bit better than just leaving concrete on the side of the track. That's all I'm saying. Maybe this video can get the ball rolling. Probably not. The only thing I kept saying, I was telling my dad, I was like, Carmichael, Jason Wygant, one of them needs to actually bring it up on broadcast. Bring up, maybe we should like have dirt go to the wall instead of just leaving concrete on the side of the track, and it would protect these guys a little bit more. I just wanted them to say something, and they never did. Because I think that's probably how you get it started. I don't know. I have no idea. But it's unfortunate that stuff like this happens. It's part of the sport. I know this, but I think it's lucky that Forkner was walking out on his own 2 feet, because this could have been very, very bad. And like I said, maybe if it was dirt, the way that his head hit, maybe the dirt would have grabbed the helmet more, and the injury could have been worse. So maybe what I'm saying is completely wrong. But it's hard to see guys landing on concrete from a rhythm section when they're going that fast. It just doesn't seem right. I don't know. Maybe I'm too emotional about it. Maybe you guys have the solution for me or a better idea. I'm probably too emotional making this video, but whatever. I'm making it, and I'm putting it out there for you guys to roast me if you want, like you always do in the comments. But I love you all. So hopefully Forkner is somewhat okay. He looked like he was in a lot of pain, so who knows. Hopefully Jalek Swoll is okay. Hopefully all these guys are okay. I'm sure there's privateers that are wadding in practice and doing the same thing, landing on concrete. I'm sure there's privateers crashing on concrete and in the night program, and we see nothing of it. So I don't know. Well, whatever. Let me know what you think. If you got a solution, there's got to be something better than this. So cool.